Today we're diving into a major announcement out of Washington, a brand new executive order that has just been signed, and it's sending shockwaves across the country. And listen, this is one update you absolutely need to fully understand, especially because it involves the possibility of big $2,000 stimulus-style payments targeted toward federal beneficiaries. Let me take you behind the scenes on what's been happening in the Capitol. Recently, this executive order was officially signed with a very specific focus, boosting relief for federal benefit programs and ensuring extra payments, including what many are now calling a $2,000 stimulus check initiative, are delivered quickly and without delays. That includes Social Security retirement, SSDI disability benefits, SSI supplemental income, and VA compensation programs. These checks are the financial lifeline for tens of millions of Americans. What exactly is this new order demanding? Well, for one, it directs agencies to take immediate steps to prepare for and implement potential supplemental payment programs, including one-time relief checks. Think of it like this. Imagine you're counting on your regular benefit deposit, and suddenly there's talk of an additional $2,000 payment on top of it. This executive order is basically the green light for agencies to treat those payments as top priority. The order also addresses concerns surrounding delays, processing issues, and backlogs that have affected beneficiaries nationwide. We're talking about real people, many of you watching this right now, who rely on these payments for groceries, rent, medical care, transportation, and daily essentials. Just to put all this into perspective, Social Security serves over 67 million Americans. That's 1 out of every 5 people in the entire country. The average Social Security retirement benefit sits around $1,800 a month. SSDI checks average roughly $1,400. SSI sits near $900. These numbers aren't huge, but for most recipients, these payments make up more than 80% of their total income. So when a new executive order talks about additional relief and $2,000 payments, it's not just big news, it's life-changing. Let's walk through what the order specifically lays out. First, it demands streamlined processing. That means cutting out red tape that can slow down payments and giving agencies the authority to fast-track any new relief initiatives. Second, it sets up a new transparent reporting system. Think of it like tracking a package online. Agencies will now be required to regularly update the public on payment delivery status, including when new relief checks or stimulus-style deposits are being issued. Third, and this is huge, it establishes emergency payment protocols. This means that even if there's a government shutdown, a funding dispute, or technical problems, agencies must have fallback systems ready to keep payments flowing, including any new $2,000 relief payments that may be approved. Let me give you an example. Last year, when Congress nearly shut down the government, millions of seniors and disabled Americans worried that their checks might not arrive on time. This new order aims to prevent that scenario completely and ensures that even future stimulus-style payments won't get stuck in government chaos. If you're receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, here's the big takeaway. Your regular payments will continue as scheduled, and the system is now being structured to send out additional relief payments faster than ever before, including the potential $2,000 checks that this order directly prepares for. The executive order also focuses heavily on fixing administrative burdens, all the annoying hoops people have to jump through, things like endless paperwork, appeal delays, confusing letters, or having to update information multiple times. These will now be simplified for VA recipients. The changes could mean faster disability claim decisions and more punctual monthly compensation. Veterans have waited far too long for fair processing, and this order finally addresses that. For SSDI and SSI recipients, it could mean fewer disruptions during eligibility reviews or reporting updates, areas where many people have been cut off unfairly or temporarily because of simple paperwork issues. Now let's zoom out. This executive order is part of a much broader conversation about how federal benefits are delivered in this country. Over the past few years, we've seen more complaints than ever about Social Security office closures, longer phone wait times, and major application backlogs. This order is the government openly acknowledging the problem and taking action to fix it. There's also a major economic point behind this. Federal benefit payments aren't just expenses. They are significant drivers of the local economy. When seniors and disabled Americans get their money on time, that money circulates through communities. It keeps grocery stores open, pharmacies stocked, small businesses afloat, and additional checks, like a $2,000 stimulus payment, magnify that effect even more. Some of you may wonder, does this mean changes to benefit eligibility or amounts? No. This executive order is not changing Social Security rules. It's about improving payment delivery and removing obstacles, not cutting or reducing anything. If anything, it's laying the groundwork for more consistent relief in the future. And yes, the executive order places a huge emphasis on transparency. Agencies must publish performance reports and payment updates regularly. For the public and for all of you, this means you'll have much clearer information on when payments, including any supplemental checks, are coming. Some critics are already asking how much these system upgrades will cost. But in my opinion, not improving the system is far more expensive, both financially and emotionally. When payments are delayed, millions suffer. People miss rent, medication refills are postponed, food budgets get tighter, stress rises, so the cost of improvement is worth it. So what should you expect in the coming weeks and months? For one, expect clearer communication from agencies, letters, emails, websites, and customer service should all become more straightforward. Second, expect easier access when you call Social Security or the VA. Third, and perhaps the most important, expect fewer disruptions to your payments, even in times of political uncertainty. While the government rolls out changes, here are a few things you can do right now to stay ahead. First, make sure your contact information is current. If you've moved or changed numbers, update your records. Second, use direct deposit. It's safer and more reliable than paper checks, especially if new payments or stimulus-style checks are issued. Third, keep copies of letters and documents. You never know when you might need them. Fourth, protect yourself from scams, because whenever relief payments are announced, scammers attack. Remember, no legitimate agency will ever call you out of the blue asking for your Social Security number or bank details. As the new order is implemented, some changes will happen quickly, while others roll out over months. One area I'll be watching closely is application processing times. If you're applying for SSDI or VA benefits right now, this could speed up your case significantly. Another area is appeals. Many of you know how brutal the appeals process has been. If the order successfully improves timelines, it would be a huge win for millions. I want you to remember something important. Your voice matters. Agencies need real feedback from real beneficiaries. If you notice improvements, or if the problems persist, speak up, submit feedback online, call your representatives. They have staff dedicated to helping you with federal benefit issues. Don't suffer silently. Now I want to hear from you. What has your experience been with Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA payments? Have you dealt with delays, or have things been improving? Share your experience in the comments. Your stories help others and help guide future videos.